Whether you're on the job or at home, Harbor Freight has the air tools and compressors you need to get the job done right. From compressors for inflating, nailing,
Oh yeah, Wonder Junior is my favorite. It would be reaction. You can barely hear me? Okay. Then how about that? Is that better? Well, the audio's a little loud, but yeah, that's. I guess I have to be right in front of the mic. That's a little odd. Oh, it's the music. I see. Who are you coaching? It's this kid named Ram. Hopefully, I think he was gonna choose to like pay me or whatever, because I did have an I did, you know, do the thing. I do have a coaching doc. It's because I was trying to get some money. I'm so not turning around the other way. Do you have the delay mod? I do, yes. The GitHub's down, but you could probably just have somebody send it to you low key, because you could still find it some places. Yeah, you just set it up like you set up any other mod. You literally just like you toss it into the root of your SD card, and it does, you know, it does the rest itself. And it's like you're playing offline when you're online. That's the goal. It tries to emulate offline, and it does a good job of doing so, but it'll still be online. It's way better than it's way better than vanilla online though, so it's not even a question. I seen your name before? Okay. Oh, wow. I know what I want to lab. It was Luigi that he did it on. It was on Town and City. Which switches spots every time. Yeah. So it'd be like right here, and then oh well, he's DIing in. That's well, you can't. If I oh wait. If watch, when I try to switch it, it's gonna be over. Oh no. No, where's the one where I 3 stock Sernite? Wait a minute. What are these? Are these real people? Oh, was it? Was this Michael? Well... Well... He's so over it, and then I did it a third time. What did I do to him? I don't even realize what I did. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, this is the OG. Oh my god, of course. Right, because this game was made by people in Japan.
Paris. Exclusive events at incredible
Paris?
restaurants. Plus nights on the Seine.
Right?
Heaven. Experience once-in-a-lifetime trips to the most exciting places with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
I'm gonna you know what? Oh.
Galaxy Gear, you'll discover the most uncommon time for you.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube, upload to Restream, where we will live stream it to YouTube and all your platforms at once. Get ready for 5 times more engagement and views. Oh, the algorithms love streams and engagement, rewarding you with even more views. While you, sure that works, upload and stream from Restream.
Come coach me. There's a fee. A small, affordable fee, but a fee nonetheless. Depends on what you want. GG's. It depends on what you want. The most expensive it could probably get is like $30. If that. Oh, and Ram, let me know if you want like mid-set coaching. Or if you want me to just put it all in the document. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna have to figure something out. Am I on land? Yeah, I'm on land. Holy lag? Okay, that was We're not gonna count that. So it's still 1-0. We gotta figure out what... I'm on land. Maybe we make it 5? Are you on land? You connected, right? Okay. Let's do a little lag test. Why is it doing this? It was literally just, yeah, I know. It was literally just fine like a couple seconds ago. This is... Yeah, I think I should do the same thing. I'm gonna restart my Switch. Oh, right. I gotta... It's in Hecate again. Oh, girl, it's overheating. Babes, it's pretty hot. Wait. I've been working this thing to the bone, girl. So, if that's the case... Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah. 2-0. I think I'll do 2 games with every Mario character. Rio. What are you doing? Oh, you had to do something. Hi, Prism. How are you? I'll tell you like what I noticed after the first ascent is over. Oh my god, it's been sideways this entire time. Final game. You're going to your second tournament on Friday? Oh, look at that. I hope this helps you, prepares you. I'm gonna put a lot of effort into this. I've never been in a tournament. It's a nerve-wracking experience. You know what? For being my first ever customer, I'll give you another first to 3 ditto. So the first to 10 is over, and then free of charge, you get an extra, first to 3 ditto. Just for being my first customer. And it gives me more knowledge to kind of... Yeah, it gives me more knowledge to kind of help you and stuff. I'll give you references, I'll give you VODs, everything. Don't do it. I knew you were going to do that. I should have died for that. No, the first to 10 is over. That would be 2-0 for the first to 3. Yeah. So then this would be the last game. No. Never mind. You're right, it is Lebanon. I literally thought I... Oh, never mind. You're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. You've been counting this entire time. Oh, I thought I was you. That was good DI. GG. So, I'll write most of this stuff in the notes, but um, mainly what I wanted to say was you have a few big habits. One of those habits is you neutral get up off of ledge a lot, which it could be good in certain situations, but you want to change kind of how you do it because you can get punished easily for doing that like I did. So you could either do some like jump, you could do roll or get up attack. It all depends on where your opponent is compared to where you're at. Another habit I noticed you had was when you're knocked off stage, either you'll skip the ledge entirely or you'll jump backwards and then cart, which one thing I do want to note is that you don't want to waste your jump early, especially when you're not at a point where you can recover to ledges easily, because if you lose your jump and you get hit out of your cart, because when you use cart and you use the jump version of it, you can't use it again unless you can't use it again until you get back to stage. So if you were to use it and you spin outed, then you would be able to get it back. I'll explain that, but it's a little bit separate. But like, yeah, you have a habit where you'll jump back and then you'll cart, and if I hit you out of that, and then you won't have a recovery option, you won't have a jump, and you'll have to use up B, which is a lot more gimpable than you using your cart. Another habit you have is the spot dodge habit. When people get close to you, especially at ledge, you'll spot dodge down tilt almost every time. You kind of just want to shield. You want to play around. You want to play around with like shielding at different points, because spot dodging is good in certain instances, but because you're doing it so much, not only because every time you roll and every time you spot dodge, the invincibility frames you get from them last less every time you do it. So because you're spot dodging so much, not only is it predictable, but you're whittling down the invincibility that you would normally have, and that makes it able for you to be punished a lot more quicker because you're spot dodging so much. Another common habit you have is the way that you approach, which is usually by cart, which with Junior you kind of have to you have to think about how you use cart. You have to be like, okay, I'm gonna use side B, and then I'm gonna see what my opponent does, and then I'm gonna react to what they do with my side B. So like, I'll side B, I'll see what they do in response to it, and then I'll figure out a response to their response. It's like you're playing chess with Junior. Like, you have to figure out, okay, this is what they do. Now I have to figure out how to work around this so that I can get my advantage going. Because his character isn't really a rushdown, he's more of a trapper. So he's a jack of all trades. Like, he's a jack of all trades, master of none, in the sense that he can do almost everything, but not to, like, the highest extent. Like, he's not an extreme camper like Steve or Sonic. He's not like a aggressive I can kill you in 3 hits character like Luigi or Kazuya. And he's not really like a massive trapper character like, say, he's not a zoner like Mega Man or, I don't know, Robin. Like, he's not a pure zoner like Samus, Mega Man, or Robin. And he's not a trapper like, who else? What other trappers are there in the game? Like, he's not a pure trapper like, Duck Hunt, for say. Duck Hunt and Rob, they're trappers. And like the Lynx, for example. So he's all of these characters, but in one. So he can't do everything at the best degree, but he can do them. So it's like you have to be able to know, you have to be able to like decipher in what area of the match should you tap into one of those archetypes. Like, if your opponent is at ledge, obviously you're gonna do the trapper. Like, it's like you don't have to go out off stage to try to hit them, because putting yourself at risk to get reversaled or get hit back for trying to hit them is normally what kills Junior the most at ledge. Speaking of which, you have another habit where you'll up B a lot. That's a fixable habit because if you're trying to go for a ballsy read, which, I mean, there's no shame in going for, but at the same time, it can get you killed almost 90% of the time if you miss. But, like, it's a fixable habit, you know? But, yeah. Those are mainly the things that I have. I'll spend probably all week making a doc for you. And then you should have it. It shouldn't take me too long. You should have it maybe by Wednesday. But I'll explain more of what I saw. The first mistake was that I think it was that you spot dodge a lot or you jump back. Oh, you waste your jump in disadvantage. So like when you're off stage, you'll jump and then you'll use side B when you're not going straight to ledge, which you should usually typically always do unless your opponent is actively threatening ledge with like a projectile or like a hitbox or something, because you'll skip ledge a lot and that'll get you killed, because when you skip ledge you use your jump, you don't have another means of maneuverability. So if I'm up there and I'm trying to like attack you and you waste your jump, you can't jump away from me anymore. So like if I just run out and bait the jump out, now you don't have another mobility option, and then I can just force you wherever I want to force you because you don't have a jump. And then you'll jump back and then cart. So then if I hit you out of your cart, now you only have up B, and now you have to make it work with just that. And then you have the spot dodge habit, which can be fixed. But like, I'll go over everything you need to do as Junior, everything you can do as Junior, everything you should do as Junior, and everything you may want to do as Junior. And I'll write all of that down. I'll give you VODs of people you can watch. I'll leave tech references, all of that jazz. Nothing else I can really think of. Oh, there's a big habit you have. You're way too aggressive. Like, I get it, it's Junior, but like there's a lot of times where you're pressing buttons when you don't need to press buttons, and then I would just parry them and punish you for it. Like, there'll be times where you're at ledge and then you'll down tilt jab, and all I have to do is shield all of that, and you're unsafe as fuck, and then I'll just kill you for it. Or you'll like up tilt 3 times and then like try to do something else after that. Like if you miss a move, like say for instance you like miss a back air or hit a back air on my shield and you don't hit me, you don't have to throw out another move, because then if I know you're going to throw out another move, now I have all the time in the world to figure out what I'm going to punish you for it with. So it's like, if you throw out a back air and then you're going to go up and jab, while I'm sitting in that jab, I'm like, okay, as soon as you jab, I'm going to F smash you. Like, I'm just going to do it and you're going to die. Or as soon as you land on my shield with down air, I'm going to footstool up B you and then I'm going to kill you. Or as soon as you land on me with falling fair, I'm going to up smash. You know, like, it's like, you don't have to press another button right after missing the first one, because it's gonna give your opponent a lot of time to be like, okay, you're pressing, I'm gonna hit you for that. Like, I'm gonna figure out what move you're gonna do, I'm gonna punish it because I know you're gonna press another button after missing the first one, because you want like a safety net, which you just gotta hit. And sometimes you just have to hold that and be like, if I miss this, I just gotta hold that and hold shield and then move on. Like, I can't keep pressing buttons, you know? And I think that's the main thing. That's the main thing you should probably be worried about, is pressing too much, because the other habits, while they're situational, they're bad. Pressing a lot is what gets you hit the most, because if and when you hit your opponent and you whiff a button, if your opponent has like a fast out of shield option or a fast quick option that they can use to punish you for it, you're gonna get hit. Especially because Junior has a lot of disjoints, so because his disjoints aren't really fast, he doesn't have very fast moves except for up air. And that's really it. Because he doesn't have a lot of fast moves and a lot of them are disjoints, you're going to be stuck in lag a lot. So your opponent's going to be like, okay, you're stuck in lag. I have all the time in the world to come up and hit you. So if you're pressing a lot of buttons, which all of them leave you in lag if you land with them the wrong way, you're going to be getting punished a lot more than you're punishing. And that's wrong. You don't want to, like, Junior can do trades, but he can't lose the trades by whiffing a lot of his moves. Because if he's missing a lot of his moves and he's not actively hitting his opponent, he's at a net loss. Because he's getting hit, and that goes for any character. You're getting hit a lot more than you're hitting your character, than you're hitting your opponent, which obviously is something you don't really want to do, because in the same breath that you're supposed to be hitting your opponent and you're whiffing moves, now they're gaining the advantage for hitting you, because now they have stage control by hitting you off the move that you missed. So if you miss a move, obviously you're going to want to stay in shield and think about, okay, what's the next move that I should do in order to like ensure that I hit my opponent instead of just throwing things out and hoping that they hit. You have to be sure that what you're doing is going to hit your opponent, because if you're unsure and you're like hoping it hits and you don't have confidence in the move that you're using, it's probably not going to hit and you're probably going to get punished for it. So you have to be careful in what moves you use and when you use them, because a lot of the times people will be anticipating the moves that you use, and they're gonna try to see into the future per se and punish you for using them. Like if they know you're gonna go for back air and they have a short character, they're gonna run under you and up smash, like for sure. Unless you short hop and then you land with back air instead of rising with back air. Because that's a move that I'm going to tell you that you're going to be threatening often, especially at high percents, because it's one of Junior's kill moves. So you do want to threaten back air specifically at ledge, because you want to pressure them into doing like a wrong option, like, oh, they jump. So if you do like 3 short hop back airs and they full hop, then you full hop back air. Or if they you do some short hop back airs and they roll, then you up smash. Something like that. You have to pay laser eye attention to your opponent, because a lot of what your opponent does tells you what you should do in response. And it all comes from having knowledge of your character. So if you know what your character can and can't punish with their frame data moves, then you'll know what your opponent does dictates what you do in response. So if they use a high recovery move, like if I'm Luigi and I miss a up B and you're like halfway across the stage, you have to cart me for that. You have to spin out. There's no other option that you should do other than spin out if you're full stage like that, because that's the fastest move that you have that can reach me from full stage, and it's the hardest hitting. So that's the only option. Or if I'm Mario and I miss an up B and I land on the platform, only thing you should do is up smash, because not only is it going to hit the platform above you, it's going to hit the hardest hit, and you can't hit anything else unless you know that they're going to whiff the up B, and then you can wave land onto the platform and F smash them or something. But that's only if you anticipate it. So you have to pay attention to what your opponent's doing and keep a mental note in your head. Okay, this is what they do. If they do this again, here's my response to it. And you're going to notice that cue when you pay attention to what your opponent actually does, because if it's a habit that they have, they're going to do it more than one time. So that second time or that third time that they do it, you're going to have a more efficient response every single time that they do it, because it's a habit that they haven't let go of. And as soon as you punish them for that habit, then they'll do something different, which then starts a snowball lead. So long story short, you have to pay a lot more attention to your opponent, because a lot of what they do dictates what you do in response, essentially. And that's majority of what I have. What's a spin dash? Okay, Sonics. Yep. Apollo Kage? Ice Knight? Raven King? What are those names? Oh. Well. Yep. So there's that, and I'll probably just end the stream and leave. Oh, well, probably just give you the VOD because I don't know if there's anything else I want to do today. I'll work on. Uh, I'll work on the document in the meantime. Just a little small thing that I want to. That I was gonna do. I was hoping it lasted longer. Um, and because the only reason why we're not doing the tech practice, I kind of substituted it for the first of three, is because you're kind of on the beginner side. So what I'll do is I'll give you like a list of tech that you can do with junior and how you can do them. Um, and then if you want to, you can go in training mode and practice it. Does that sound good? We could just do it like that. Since explaining it is a little complex, and you're just now starting out with junior and you're still learning the character, then you have to, Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I will have your doc within the next couple days. Put a lot of effort into it. I'll be working on it. And thank you for booking with me. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you are satisfied, and I hope you are a frequent customer. Um, Thanks again. If you have any questions, you can let me know, or you can DM me, and I'll answer them for you. Of course, not a problem. What is this? Oh, okay. All right. See ya.